So I wanted to go to an Erasmus because I needed change. It had been like 3 years in Pamplona, and I wanted a different like scenario for my life for a while, just to feel like the change. I like change in my life, so I wanted to go on Erasmus also because of like I wanted to learn not learn, but improve my Italian, since languages are very important today. So I really wanted to improve my Italian.
Well, first of all, I had to do it. I mean, because I'm the bilingual program of history degree, so I was forced to do that. And also, I really want to do that because I've always been in Pamplona, so I needed that experience because being here for all my life, it's like you have like a really small view, I mean, you don't really have that much view. You are just here, your people, and that's all. So I need to go outside and be by myself, like try to do all by myself without my family help, So that's basically why I wanted to do it. I really want to, feel like more independent. So yeah, that's basically.
First, I had to go actually because I was doing a bilingual program at the university on humanities, and also I wanted to try how it was like to be working in a different kind of environment, even educational system, like which is the American one. I went to Canada.
Well, my expectations were pretty huge, I think. At least in the academic sense of it, I thought it was going to be like, because everyone tells you you go on Erasmus to party, but okay, yeah, I wanted to party, but I also wanted to, study, and I was in Italy, and I thought that with history and art, it was going to be like a huge deal, and so my expectations were pretty high, and like, regarding the language, that was perfect, because like the course was like perfect, it was really good. But the other academic stuff, like the classes and everything, the system in Italy is completely different from the one in Spain. So it was really hard. It was very chaotic and very disorganized. And then like I had no help from like back in this uni, because they sent me the info, but they didn't tell me everything about the university. Like they told me that I was gonna have my classes in English, And when I got to Italy, they were all in Italian. And even though I know Italian, I knew the basics of Italian language, not to like be able to take 5 courses in Italian. And so like when I told this uni to Navarra that my classes were in Italian and not in English, they were like, oh, but we told you that. And I was like, no, you didn't. You even asked me for the TOEFL because you told me the classes were in English. So that was pretty bad.
Okay, in my mind it was like, all like in pink color. It was like, oh, amazing, and it would be like really easy, everything. But it wasn't at all. It was quite hard, mostly at the beginning, because you are there, you are alone. Because I didn't knew anyone over there. I was alone by myself. So it was like, okay, here I am. What can I do? So I had to, go to university, find my apartment all by myself, because my mentor, that I hate basically, didn't help me at all. So my mentor in Denmark didn't help me at all. So I was by myself, trying to find everything and to try to know how the messy traffic thing goes, because the trains and the metros were like really like weird. So yeah, that's basically why it was like really difficult for me at the beginning. But after 1 week or 2, which there were the days in which I didn't know anyone. It was like really difficult, but after that everything just improved and it was much better.
Hoping to learn stuff I could have been learning while staying on this university, while doing it with other people. Being with different culture, which will have different views, maybe on the same kind of topic.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be like, they would give you more info about the university you were going, and okay, they told you like where's the uni and like where can you look at the classes or the courses you're gonna take, but at the end of the day, like they were like, okay, this is the uni you're gonna go, but like find yourself, like find your life, you know, like do it yourself, research for yourself, because I mean, no, they didn't give me a lot of info.
Basically, no. Yeah, my mentor, I mean, she didn't really help me at all. Because in Denmark, one of the big problems is that the house issue. Because Copenhagen is like really like, how do you call this? Like really
compact.
Yeah, let's say compact city. So there's few space for exchange students. So even the university has like doesn't have a lot of residents. They usually have like bought some flats in which they just put the students. But even though they have that, they can't, you know, locate everyone. So they have to put like one list of landladies, landlords, and that's normally the landladies and landlords weren't really nice, because I talk a lot of about this issue with other students, and they have the same problem. So basically the university, they tried what they could do with this issue, locating people, but it wasn't enough. And
the university in Copenhagen.
Yeah, the University of Copenhagen. In here, they also didn't do a lot of the things they were supposed to do, because they just leave us alone, do yourself everything, and just tell us what have you done. That's all. They don't really help you as much as they could try to.
I felt kind of really alone. I had some ideas were thrown at me, but they were not really what was going to happen, and I had to, keep improvising on the way.
Can you explain your problems that you encountered?
Well, to start with, I didn't go with the necessary papers to get into the country. Well, I had them, but I wasn't told I had to have with me in order to get in. I was just told, being European, I would just get into Canada as a tourist, and that wasn't true. And also, I had some issues related to my courses, in which I had to change some stuff because it happened to be something different to what was advertised, and it was going to be the same as a course I had to be taking back here while coming back. So it took really long time, like lots of several weeks, in order for the university to reply back telling me if I could change one of my courses.
Okay, for once, learn more about the universities they're sending their students to. They should know where they're sending their students. So first check if that actual uni is good for an Erasmus student from the university. Check that they have the career or the classes they're supposed to take. And then again, I think they also should they should from previous students that have gone there, they should let you know who they were, so you can talk to them and they can tell you about their experience. When I went to Milan, I know there was a girl there before me that last year, but they never told me her name, so I wasn't able to talk to her to see what was her experience or what how was it, how to I don't know, ask the usual questions. Where did you live? Where did you find the apartment? Or is it better to live with someone, or live by yourself? Or how much was it? Or the way how to get to Milan from Pamplona. I don't know, basic information you usually need to go over somewhere.
Well, there were some problems. They could have talked more with us, because about first of all about the courses, because I wasn't told that I had to talk with our university to find our courses. That we had to negotiate, in a way, our courses. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take this one and this one. So they told me no, you can't do that. After I was trying to find the timetables and all that, it was okay. So I had to change the courses and all that. It was kind of difficult, but after that I could find my courses and I was like, okay, we can. So, but yeah, that's basically.
More information should be given to the students about what exactly are they going to be finding, because sometimes it's even advertised by the faculties as if it's easier semester, and it's actually not. I know it wasn't a vacation, as some people think, but it's not an easy semester. It's really hard, even though if you know the language, if you're going to a different educational system, like it could be America compared to Europe, or I guess probably Asia, it's so different. No one tells you that. Professors take for granted that you know how things work there, because I don't think even realize that we work different. About the grading system, like most people who's in exchange here in the University of Navarra, they are working with a pass-fail grading system, which some people, I guess, I think they are just too easy. But I think it should be working the same for us, because it's quite a challenge actually to pass. Like I was told, it was going to be a semester in which we would have increased my grades, and actually they were not. I mean, I passed, but like the final GPA has suffered because of this change.